Right, so I have returned once again to actually on a stream of Chainsaw Man. We're good to go, we're good to go, we're good to go. So yes. Take my headphones off before I forget. We have read to actually cover to cover chapter 40 of Chainsaw Man. And as we know, chapter 39 was actually kind of it's very good. Also, the thumbnail. I like the actual cover art for Chainsaw Man. It's fantastic. What I left off last time, it actually was a very interesting chapter because again, it's nothing nefarious going on in the sense of, in the grand scheme of things, it was just a date between Denji and Makima. But if we look at the fact that they're actually at the cinema, look back on the whole entirety of Fire Punch, doesn't it make you think that actually there's something going on here? Don't you think there's something going on here behind closed doors? It might in theory be a theory, or it might in theory be true, who knows? So yeah, I mean, we don't know, to be honest, what's actually going to happen here. We don't know if the whole entire theory of them being dead or something actually is true, but it does make you wonder, make you think. It is very much a horror series. Also very good horror series as well. Makes you think what's actually going to happen here, what this all means. Who knows, who knows. So, gone live for chapter 40 of Chainsaw Man. And with that, I believe we're good to go, but are we though? I actually can't wait to actually have so many questions after this chapter though, because we're hearing how interesting it actually is. I was like, man, I do want to know what kind of questions I will have in this chapter. But let's have a look. Can't just push him into anything. You can't. It's impossible to trust him. He is the boy you don't trust. He's like, I don't know. He's worse than most like writers that people are like, oh, you can't trust him because everyone would end up dead. It's like, but have you seen Fujimoto manga? That's a person you can't trust. So, chapter 40, Love Flower Chainsaw. I see now. If I get butterflies in my stomach, that means I do have a heart. The little fin, or the shark fin at the bottom. It's kind of adorable. We're raising funds for children affected by devil attacks. Please donate today. I can also give to charity because I have a heart. Thank you. We're giving flowers to the nice people who donate. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Just eats it. I can also appreciate pretty things because I've got a heart. Now that's how great Makima is. Just talking to her wiped my worries away. She said she'd grant me any one wish if I collect Gun Devil chunks. I think I'll ask her to go out with me for real. Denji's adorable. I love him. He's adorable. He's the most adorable boy in shonen manga. When I have a free moment, she's on my mind. I may have groped and kissed some other ladies, but my heart belongs to her. I never fall for anybody else. Crap! I gotta get out of the rain. Kia, it's water. Ah, Beam, stay out of sight. If you cause a scene, we'll have to walk in the back alleys. Yes, sir. Why do fiends all have such dumb names? Beam's great. I love Beam as well. Beam's fantastic. I should have brought an umbrella. Wow, Eep. Oh, hi there. Sure is coming down, isn't it? Yeah. The weather forecast said, huh. Huh? What's so funny? Oh, sorry, I'm so What's your deal? Huh? Why are you crying? Oh gosh, sorry about that. It's just your face looks a lot like my dog who passed away. Huh? Am I a dog? Sorry, I'm sorry. Bah. Huh? Are you okay? Bah. Ugh. Hang on, handkerchief. Ta-da! What? Oh my gosh, a magic trick. That's incredible. No tricks will give it to this magic. Thanks. Oh, you think that? You'd think that. Oh. I see a resemblance in it. I see a resemblance here. I see it. Ah, the rain stopped. I work part-time at this cafe down the street called Crossroads. Come by sometime, I'll thank you for the flower. That he regurgitated. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a second, no. You can't be saying that. That's a massive wee woo button there. That's a massive wee woo button. I should really get a wee woo button actually. Better come by. There we go. You're late. I'm docking the time for from your pay, cheapskate. Take this water to table 4. Cheapskate. Wait already? What the heck? You got here faster than me. Now you mentioned it. I guess I did. I'm only here to get my thank you. Oh really? Want some company? Hey boss, coffee over here for me and him. You're here to serve coffee, not drink it. Come on, why not? We only get customers in the mornings anyway. Unbelievable. Ta-da! Your thank you gift was coffee. Do you like coffee? Sure. This is this is like massive wee wee buttons here. This is like massive wee wee buttons. Oh my god, your face. You totally don't like coffee. Come on, coffee is gross. It tastes like mud. You're such a kid. She's touching me a lot and smiling at me too. Could it be this girl likes me? My name's Rize. I see something here. What's yours? Denji. I've never met anyone as funny as you, Denji. Oh yeah? She totally likes me. Oh crap, I like people who like me. Help me, Makima. I'm gonna fall for this chick. God damn it, Denji. God damn it, Denji. Oh wow, okay, so this puts a fork in the road, doesn't it? Like, Fujimoto was like, boys, so I think we could? Who knows? It seems too like, what's the word? It seems too convenient that she just randomly appears and actually takes a liking to Denji. And how everyone else does actually takes a liking to Denji as well sometimes as well, the more I think about that. But I do agree, maybe she actually is the Gun Devil. In human form, who knows? But yeah, I mean, when she said, you remind me of the dog, I was like, wait a second here. Nah. This can't be right. I was thinking it, when her name was Rize, I was like, wait a second here. It's still Rize in Tokyo Ghoul spelled with an I, isn't it? Isn't Rize spelled with an I in Tokyo Ghoul? I suppose it's like Rize in Tokyo Ghoul, but it's spelled Rize here with an E, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Is it Rize? Yeah, it's spelled I. It's spelled I in Tokyo Ghoul. It's a coffee cafe too. Of course, it has to, it's like I have played Persona 4 actually. It's way too convenient at this point. But yeah, I mean so yeah, this kind of does open up a lot about the fact that there is more to Pochita, I guess, than we actually kind of imagined beforehand. Unless this whole entire thing is the fact that she's saying it to get him on her side, and then in the end it's revealed that she's a Gun Devil or in cahoots with the Gun Devil. Yeah, it's either one of the two. She could in theory be in cahoots with the Gun Devil as well, in essence, to kind of manipulate him, because there is all that as well, actually. All that. Because there's a concept, I guess, with Denji's character that he's easily manipulated, in essence, as well. There's too many who could she be at this point. Because, what was I saying before? Because there is this idea that he's easily manipulated, so in essence, they can in theory get him on their side if they know what to say, because he's kind of like that, he's that way inclined. We saw it beforehand, how he in essence said that if, what would you do if Makima died? And he's just like, well, I'll just get over it after a while. So we know that his legions don't really kind of align with everyone else's, he's just kind of there. He's just a boy, basically. So then that does open up this whole entire idea that she could in theory just be anyone or anything at this point, and then in the end she's just there to get them on the side of the Gun Devil. So then let's face it, that she can in theory win. Who knows? Yeah, she's too suspicious. It's too convenient. It's too convenient she's been introduced in this chapter after what's happened with Makima beforehand. And then this whole entire idea that he just says at the end, "Oh crap, I'm gonna fall for her as well." Like it's one of these ideas that she knows that Denji's kind of like that. So it's like so it's kind of like she can just bend him to her whim via these kind of ideas. I guess it also kind of highlights the naivete of Denji's character as well in a way. Like Denji's kind of like he's a complete doofus half the time. Because he kind of he goes by what everyone else kind of does. So in essence, like if say now he's got a heart, he actually can do anything he wants. In essence, only because he's been told that he actually has that heart beforehand. He believed he didn't have a heart. So now he's been told he actually has that heart. Then let's face it, he believes it. Maybe, who knows? They actually can in very kind of manipulate him by saying, well, they can bring back Pochita as well, and actually that would actually send him to the other side. We don't know, because it has to be some kind of concept with Denji Pochita later on to the whole entire manga, because I don't believe they dropped that whole entire idea just yet. Yeah, that's also true. The whole thing with the door as well. It's something crazy will indeed happen in this whole entire thing. Again, I guess is a catalyst, like the whole entirety of what's happening later on. Like in essence, you kind of think to yourself, well, Makima's one extreme of having to actually worry about, but then we have her as well. We have Rize as well, who's kind of like, oh shit, we got to worry about her now. Something we don't know what's going to happen with her. She can in theory be completely crazy or completely normal. We don't know. I'm all into the fact he's actually completely crazy, because let's face it, it is Chainsaw Man. It does come from the same person who made Fire Punch, who actually was a very crazy manga. So it's one of those things you don't really know. Actually, it's too convenient, like, to actually not make you wonder what does this all mean. What does this all mean towards the whole entire idea of the plot? And then I guess it's just too convenient. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. And unless she's a red herring, she can in theory be a red herring this whole entire time. That's the other thing. That's also another concept that can in theory happen, is that she's actually just a red herring. Like in essence, you think she's actually a bad person, when in fact actually yeah, that's what I was saying beforehand. Makima is manipulating Denji. Well, I guess I didn't say this since chapter 1, but in last week's chapter, she clearly told him that she clearly knows that he bends to her whim if she says what she needs to say to him, and then in essence, yeah, her saying you have a heart was the only thing he needed to actually know you had a heart. So she couldn't really say anything to him, and you believe it. We actually have a best goal war in this whole entire manga now, like a legitimate best goal war. Oh man, it's gonna be great to actually see it happen. Just to watch it unfold, to see everyone's got absolutely nuts and actually have a fight. But I mean, that also opens a lot about who Makima truly is. Actually, then I guess it kind of highlights the whole entire idea of what her eyes mean as well, because her eyes kind of do in theory exhibit hypnosis kind of concepts, I guess, in a way. I think, I don't know. She's very hypnotizing in concept, and actually, I guess last week's chapter actually didn't really kind of highlight that. And I guess as time goes on, we'll probably learn more about that, and probably see more times when she actually will in theory manipulate Denji even more. We don't know. She might in theory not be doing anything. We just don't know. But it leans more to that whole entire idea. Like, he leans you more to wondering and kind of theorizing that this is all kind of elaborate ruse. Who the elaborate ruse is going towards, we don't know. It's Gun Devil clearly, but it could in theory there could be a higher party here. That's also the other thing. That's because she could in theory be a red herring. That's the main concept as well. She can in theory just be a red herring. She makes you think she's evil because, let's face it, you don't trust anyone in this manga, because you clearly know Fujimoto's insane, so you just don't trust anyone. So in theory, you think to yourself, well, maybe she's actually evil, when in theory she's not. She's actually just knows Pochita. Who knows? Pochita actually might have a double life. We just don't know. We'll probably know later on, but then again, do we trust what she's saying? That's the other thing. we know sometimes people don't say the truth in these mangas. It's one of those things we actually have to wonder: is she telling us the truth? Is what she's saying the actual truth or not? We don't know. Because it could be an elaborate ruse to get Denji on their side. It's just a manipulation tactic because he is easily manipulated. Because I don't know, maybe he is actually drawn to her because of the whole thing with the dog. Because maybe that he actually kind of clicked. Wait a second, dog, Pachita, boom. He started with 2 and 2 and got 17, and actually went in to find out more. We don't know. Like there could in theory be a this whole entire manga is just paranoia at this point. We just don't know who's alive, who's dead, who's gonna survive, who's actually good, who's actually evil, who's actually best girl, who's best boy, and then everything else in between. It's too many concepts. I don't know, because she could in theory all be saying lies. That's the other thing. We just don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared of this manga at this point. It's all Halloween month tomorrow, and I'm scared of what's going to happen in Halloween month. Could be more spooky than usual. It could be spooks all the time in Chainsaw Man. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's this week's chapter. The chapter of, okay, excuse me, what? Kind of territory now. So yeah, that'll probably do it for today. To wait and see what happens on Sunday. Is it Sunday this time? Or is it earlier again? I can't remember. It might be Sunday again. So until then, I've indeed been the driver. If you actually have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube, then leave a like and then actually leave a sub. You actually want to stay a bit longer after the whole entire point, because both do actually help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream on YouTube, actually stay a bit longer after the whole entire point and doing free. Follow me on Twitter or join Discord as well. Both will tell you who's the live streams I do as well. But until next time, it's some more Chainsaw Man. See you guys later. Bye for now.